Taurus, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we've got a weekly reading for you for the 18th to the 24th of July 2022. No particular subject, we'll take an issue, something you're aware of, something you're not aware of, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there'll be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper to whatever comes out. You can watch this for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, or even your North Node, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your second house, this could be for you. Once again, thank you for the continued support. The likes, shares, subscribes, comments makes a world of difference. It's the easiest way to support the channel. Sends the messages far and wide. It's very much appreciated, so thank you very much. And the description box has all the information you need. Links to Vimeo and Patreon for the extendeds, website link for private reads, as well as Instagram link for photos of the spread. So let's see. Cross watchers are more than welcome. I had to change the decks today. I did Aries with a different deck this morning, but it just didn't feel right for you guys. So let's see. One more. Taurus, what's going on? The Ten of Swords is an ending. Ending or grief. Okay. But there's always growth afterwards. We have the flowers beneath. Let's see. Something we're aware of. Something we're not aware of. Recent past. Advice. Potential outcome. Okay, we have Temperance, we have the Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Hermit. Okay. There could have been an argument of some kind that's gone on, possibly with a family member. There's definitely some sort of reconciliation here, because the Seven of Swords in this deck is mediator and resolution. But there's something about Four of Cups energy being rejection and self-pity. It could be abandonment issues here. Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords. What we're aware of is the Nine of Cups. So there's you working on, you know, yourself. It's a card of belonging and euphoria in this deck. You know, normally it's a singular card, but there's plenty here, that's going off. You know, there's 9 different hands. So there's a lot of people around. What we're not aware of is the Ten of Cups, which is family and contentment. Contentment is there for the taking, I kind of feel like is the situation here. But there's a need to... There could be an element of balancing your temper or your reaction to things. You know, we either react or we respond. Reaction is very emotional, it's quick. You know, taking the time out to respond is to take a deep breath, you know, see the bigger picture. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. There could be disagreements, there could be arguments, because we've got recent past, we've got the Three of Swords. It's arguments and anger. I suppose in a way this could be internalising rejection, especially that Four of Cups there. I kind of feel like this is just part of your path. Nine of Cups is all about ascension as well. You know, you could have really thought you belonged to something, you might have put yourself out there, and there's been some sort of possible rejection with that Four of Cups. And it's triggered some sort of anger or some sort of abandonment I'm going to look for the star in a minute, which does indicate abandonment issues. Your advice is the Three of Wands. I kind of feel like the Three of Wands is speaking in general in the traditional Rider Waite, where he's seeing the vast, he's seeing the bigger picture. And when you do that, you stay in your sort of your vibrational element. I discussed this with Aries earlier. You know, before you respond to someone, remember that your response is an energetic sort of agreement, a contract, if you will, and that has the potential to affect your vibrational flow. And at the end of the day, your vibrational frequency is your reality. It's what determines your reality. So if you're in this, if anything ends and you get angry about it, or if there's disagreements and you get angry about it, this could be an ongoing issue with you where it's reducing your vibration, and when you do that, it immediately affects your immediate reality. Because at the end of the day, when we sit with anger, we usually find that the answer is grief, and it's usually grief from something from the past. I'm just going to find the star. Yeah, it's definitely about abandonment issues. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Wands and the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is kind of like, for me, it's always the lower echo of the High Priestess. In this, it's tension and opposition. Perhaps you weren't allowed to speak up as a child, or you feel like, you know, maybe you blurt. The Knight of Wands is somebody that's fast talking, perhaps getting carried away with yourself. But interestingly, the star is here because it's a wound that needs healing, this abandonment, with it representing the High Priestess, and your outcome is the Oracle, which is the High Priestess in this deck, which is the intuition and knowing. Yeah, I think we're in a situation here where we need to look at how we respond to things, how we mediate and find resolutions. Because of this rejection and self-pity, we can sort of delve into the other Seven of Swords aspect of things, where we become emotionally manipulative to get what you want. It could be something that stems from family, with the Ten of Cups here. But yeah, how you respond is how you... because I kind of feel like you possibly, if any time you have an argument, it feels like there's just this ruminating in your head, you know, back and forth all the time. You could be seeing 10-10 a lot, or 33, but there's this back and forth rumination that's really affecting your vibration at the moment. And the High Priestess is just here to say, yeah, come on, you know how energy works. You know, ruminating just keeps you stuck, keeps you in a vibration that's no good for you in the long run, you know. And with that, the Two of Swords next to the star, the High Priest, and the Knight of Wands and the star, you know, don't be afraid of going slow. Just don't stand still. And this is just taking things slowly. I mean, small habits are underestimated. You know, when you break it down, you know, running a mile a day adds up to 365 a year. You know, reading 10 pages a day adds to 300 pages a month. There's things about just taking things slow here. Perhaps that you thought something was going to be much bigger with the Three of Wands than reality shows. But we get to temper it, we get to balance. And the beautiful aspect is the Temperance and the Nine of Cups for me is one of the best combinations. It's just inner peace, which is fantastic. So you are going to get everything that you desire. The bit of shadow that needs working at the moment just feels like it's something to do with repressed anger and grief, possibly about not maybe hearing what you want to hear, or seeing a side in the mirror that we don't want to see. And we all have it. We all have to do it. We all have to face that. We all have to, look at the deepest, darkest aspects of ourselves. Nobody is perfect at all. We all are in this together. We're all as one. We all have to face the inner demons, and sometimes we have traits that aren't very nice. I've recognised it in myself many times, and I continue to do. And this is just kind of what's going on here. So, get creative with your anger. Write it down, journal it, just get it out of your body. Okay, don't let it fester, because that just causes the continuous cycle of anger, grief, reactions rather than responding. And again, it could be just stem from how you were brought up. Maybe you weren't recognised to have a voice, or abandonment issues is in your I'm actually hearing I can never pronounce his surname, Aaron Doherty, and he did something about abandonment, so do Google his name and abandonment issues or something like that, and he does a video of it. Basically it gets to the point of it's not your fault, what happened in childhood was not your fault, but we kind of internalize all these things and really ruminate with it. But like I say, Nine of Cups, Temperance, awesome, but we got to deal with this. So play the marathon, not the sprint. All right. So we've got Cancer, Pisces. We've got Sagittarius, Virgo. We've got Wands. We've got Swords, Cups. Do we have Pentacles? Yes, Queen of Pentacles. Everybody's here, but those are the standouts. Okay, so look after yourself, Taurus. In the extended, we're just going to focus on you. We'll do a 9-card spread. See what this Nine of Cups and Temperance is, which is very much a inner peace and just calm. It's nice. I like it. All right. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you next time.